today I have an exciting video showing you some of my me-made items. I haven't filmed a video like this before because we haven't been in a situation like this before, and that is my lockdown makes. I thought I would put together a reel of all the things that I have made during lockdown. I have definitely been using sewing as a tool to kind of escape from a lot of things. It's really been helping my mental health and just to get away and have something to focus on whilst being at home consistently, and obviously with all of the negativity in the news and all of that sort of stuff, sewing has been a real positive outlet for me. At the start of lockdown, which was I think about mid-March, I initially had the goal for 2020 to sew one new item per month, and it's fair to say that I've definitely reached and exceeded that goal. And actually now that I've put it all on a rail, it's quite crazy to see it all come together, but I'm also really proud of it. So I thought I would show you the things that I've made during lockdown and talk about the fabrics, the pattern that I used and that kind of thing. And yeah, it's going to be a chilled sort of video, but one that I have been really excited to film for you guys. So if you're new to my channel, then please subscribe and hit the notification bell and you'll be alerted of new videos that are being uploaded. I upload every Sunday and I do a mixture of crafts, sewing, lots of different style of videos, and I also post over on Instagram at Paige Joanna if you'd like to see more of my crafty makes over there. So let's just get straight on into it because I've got quite a few things to show you, and they're not in the order of what I've made, they're just kind of all separated. But first I thought I'd stand back and show you them. So essentially, seeing them all together, I've pretty much made my summer wardrobe, which I'm loving the colour palette and I'm very much into my pastels and stuff anyway, so seeing it all together I'm like, yeah, this is me in a nutshell basically. And I think what sewing and making my own clothes has done is given me the ability to create my own collections. Whenever I shop on the high street, this is a high street outfit from Coast, and I always look for pastels and things that have my kind of personality with it, whether that's kind of like cute prints or kind of retro meets modern sort of style. So that's kind of what I've done within my me-mades. So I'm going to go and show you my first item. So this one then, this is the Stevie Dress, and I'll show you the pattern. Now the Stevie Dress is something really easy to make, perfect for beginners. And I had a print, this fabric print is actually one of my own illustrations that I am selling on Spoonflower. Spoonflower is a fabric website where you can upload your own designs and then people can buy your designs and put them on any fabric of their choosing. So I got some of my own fabric printed. This is like my retro ice lolly print, which is really fun and obviously very bright for summer. And I thought it was really cute on this sort of Stevie style dress. It's quite a boxy fit, which is something I wouldn't usually go for, but what I found is when I wear it, it's quite cute with like a little belt or something around the waist. But it's got no buttonholes, no zip fastening, so it is a really good one if you're a beginner wanting to get into sewing, because you've just got these kind of like ties at the back and then you put it on over your head. And I like the kind of rolled up sleeve as well, just makes it look a little bit more stylish. But yes, that was one of the makes that I put together, and also it's got one of my little sewing labels in there, which are sold out now, but I'm working on getting them restocked. Hopefully they'll be restocked soon, and I just think this is a really cute one. I can imagine just wearing this down when I'm visiting my family in Portsmouth on the seaside for the day or something like that, when I can actually go and see them again. And then this is the Tilly and the Buttons Alexa. So this is one of their newest patterns in their collection. So I've got a whole blog post about this make in particular because I just absolutely loved it. I feel like it was worthy of a shout out on my blog as well. I absolutely love it. It's made with a lightweight blue linen, which is from Sew Me Sunshine. And what you'll come to realise on my channel and in my makes in this video is a lot of the makes are using Tilly and the Buttons patterns and Sew Me Sunshine fabric. I just feel like I have, you know, a preference in terms of them, only because I'm still very new to sewing, so I'm still trying out a lot of different brands. And in terms of fabrics, Harriet from Sew Me Sunshine has a really good eye, and a lot of her fabrics are kind of in the colours that I tend to love and go for, so that is why you'll probably start to recognise that I'm using a lot of similar stuff. But this one has pockets on the front and a tie-up waist, and it looks deceivingly really hard to make, and don't get me wrong, it had a lot of steps. It took me, I'd say, 2 days to make it, but it was such a joy to make. It came together super easily. All the details are just really gorgeous, so I thought I'd do a little zoom in of this button here. I've just added some really cute kitsch style buttons to kind of give it that playful sort of feel. So I think adding the pink buttons and the yellow details and stuff just sort of brought it all together. So yeah, I am going to be living in this. It's so comfortable. It's really lightweight, and you can kind of put it on it when it's a hot day as well. It's like perfect for that. To note about the Alexa, you can also make a jumpsuit version, so it's really, really cool. Into autumn, winter as well, you can make some really nice things with it. And then we have this really cute floral number. This is a dress that actually was a toil, and I made this at the start of lockdown, and it's a pattern from Deer and Doe, and I just absolutely love it. It's a kind of smock style shape dress, but there are darts around the bust, so it does sort of fit really nicely here and then goes out. And then also it has a collar detail, so it kind of makes it look a little bit more shop bra, which I know sounds a bit silly, but sometimes you can kind of tell the difference. And with this, I just felt like, you know, I felt so proud of the finish of this. It also has pockets, which is always a win in a dress in my opinion. And the buttons are these cute little red buttons that I got on eBay, and as you can see the little collar detail there with the label and stuff inside. That's one of my labels, again trying to get those restocked. But yeah, it's really cute, and actually for a toil, I never have like huge high expectations of toils, because again it's kind of using maybe cheaper fabrics. This fabric was from Pound Fabrics. It's to kind of get the fit right and practice the pattern before you go in with like your more expensive fabrics. But saying that, for a toil, this is probably one of my favourite makes of lockdown so far, because it's just so wearable and so me, and even though it was a toil, it came together so easily. And sometimes these things just happen, and actually it was a breeze to make. I absolutely love this pattern. I've made 3 of them now, which I'll show you in a second. But yeah, I just thought this was super cute. And check out Pound Fabrics as well if you want to start getting into sewing, or you're new to sewing, because they have some really good prices and perfect for like practicing patterns and stuff. So another Maya Sotis Deer and Doe dress. This one I made with some really beautiful lilac broderie anglaise from Lamazi. I always go to say this wrong. I think it's Lamazi Fabrics, but I always say it wrong. However, I bought this fabric. It was a bit of a higher cost. I think I paid like £40, but that's why I made the toil for this dress, because I knew I wanted, this was like the vision of what I wanted. So I made this floral one first and then this one, and I had to line it, so I had to completely sort of make up what I was doing with the instructions. Had a bit of help from my friend Sam, Purple Sewing Cloud, and then also there was a YouTube video of someone doing an underlining, so always check on YouTube if you're ever unsure, because most likely someone's done a tutorial on it. And this one, again, it's really cute, but I added a waist tie, because where it was so thick where I had to line it, it ended up sitting a little bit weirdly as a smock shape. So I added this little waist tie just to kind of give it a bit more of a cinched in waist. Just looked a bit more flattering on my shape personally. And then also close up, got these beautiful little lilac buttons. They were also an eBay purchase. Just love eBay for anything like buttons and stuff. It's got one of my labels in. I've basically sewn my labels in all of my makes. Little cap sleeves, and the cap sleeves I didn't line so that they would have a kind of lightweight finish to them, which I thought was super cute. And yeah, got pockets as well. The pockets are the lilac fabric. So overall it came together really nicely, and I just love this so much. It is a bit more of a formal dress, so something I'd probably wear for like a nice occasion or afternoon tea or something like that, or a wedding or something. I absolutely love it. I think it's turned out really well. Really pleased. Next item off the rail to show you is one of my latest makes, and this is a kind of hacking of patterns and merging of patterns coming together. Apologies, the sun is coming out at last and the light is going all weird, so I'm going to stand a little bit further forward. This was a merge of the Tilly and the Buttons indigo pattern with a vintage pattern. I've got a full video on this actual make, like a sew along with me. I will leave a card so you can go and watch that after this video. But I merged two patterns together because I wanted to create the kind of dreamy, on-trend style that I'm seeing all over Instagram and Pinterest at the moment, which is the square neckline and the puff sleeves, which is very kind of 80s and 90s. I wanted to bring those sort of styles into a dress without having to buy a new pattern, so I merged two together. It was actually super easy to do, and my video will show you how I did that, but I love it. It's super lightweight. The fabric was gifted from Sew Me Sunshine. I did a blog post on her blog as well, so you can go and read up on it a bit more. But it's a beautiful viscose, really soft and lightweight. I always want to say it's buttery. It's like got that really gorgeous sort of drape to it. And then I made a little waist belt to go with it to kind of give it that vintage feel. And I picked up this vintage buckle from the Stitch Festival. And I can't remember the name of the company off the top of my head, so I'll link below their Instagram and stuff. They're based in Fulham in London, and they do like little warehouse sales and stuff, but they also do trade shows, so definitely look out for them. I just thought this was so cute. I think it was like £3, and it just finished off the garment perfectly. Oh, I could live in this dress. Next item is a sheared top, or yeah, sheared, am I saying that right? Anyway, this top took me hours of struggle. Again, I did a vlog in the end because I was just, I was having a right old mare trying to learn how to shear. I finally got there in the end, and my sewing machine ever since has been a little bit unhappy with me, so as soon as the shops are open, I need to get it serviced. So one little thing in lockdown, maybe don't try crazy things with your sewing machine like I did. But we got there in the end, and this is the top to come out of it, and I was really inspired by Anika's video. She's a craft blogger in Australia, if you've not heard of her. She did a video all on shearing with a similar fabric, and I love the top and the style of it. And I've again been seeing them on Instagram on people wearing sort of like shop brought versions, and I thought I want to try and make that myself. And this is a self-drafted pattern, so it's just a rectangular fabric, and then I've used a sleeve pattern from the same vintage pattern that made the puff sleeves on that daisy dress. So it just goes to show you that you can kind of adapt patterns, and once you start getting a bit more confident you can like do these things. It's really cool. Next thing to show you is this lovely cord, which I'm just feeling the gingham fantasy at the moment. And this was a top from McCall's, well, a top pattern from McCall's that I hacked from a zip up back to a button up front, and I did a video showing how I did this as well. It's really easy to do actually. It just kind of was a little bit of adjustment from the front and the back panels and stuff, but in terms of the fit, it's basically making the same pattern. Instead of a zip up back, it was just that kind of button up. And how cute is it? I'll show you a close up. I think this is adorable, and again this could be worn sort of dressed down with like mum jeans or a skirt or something. I thought it was really cute. But me being me and being extra, I wanted to do a cord and do a matching outfit. So I made the sapphire trousers, I think they are, from Tilly and the Buttons. This is the super duper easy trousers from the Make It Simple Tilly and the Buttons book. Highly recommend it. Elasticated waist, but it's got a nice flat front, so it's still really flattering. But you can see the elasticated bit on the back there. And they're just a wide leg culotte, so they cut off sort of like mid-calf. And with the top, I just thought this was bringing again that retro kind of puff sleeve look into a modern outfit with the cord kind of thing. But yeah, absolutely love it. Don't know when I'm going to wear it because obviously lockdown life. I have just sort of put it on and sort of just loved it in my house at the moment. Next item is a gorgeous Wilda dress. I see this everywhere on sewing Instagram accounts, and it's no wonder because it's such a lovely thing to put together in an afternoon. It's surprisingly quick to make, and it's from Friday Pattern Company, and it's just this gorgeous kind of oversized dress with that frilly collar. I'll do a close-up so you can kind of see, because I know when it's floral it's hard to see the details, but this has got like a tie up through the neck, so you open this up to put it on and then you tie it up, so it kind of like brings it all together around the neckline. Super cute dress. The fabric I got from the Stitch Festival from Sew Me Sunshine yet again. And it's just this really beautiful pastel viscose, which super duper happy with. And the way I cut it was like that, and actually it turned out pretty good in terms of like where the colours sit and everything. So yeah, absolutely love this one. Again, it's a perfect sort of day to night. You could dress this up for a wedding if you wanted to, or in my case I would wear this kind of thing with a denim jacket. and sandals, which I thought was really cute. Last thing I wanted to show you, I have got a couple of other makes that I've just realised in this video that are actually bottoms and not on my rail, so I didn't show them, but I feel like I've been talking for a long time, so I'm going to crack on. This is a cardigan and I absolutely love this kind of like batwing sleeve. This is the Bertha cardigan that I actually modelled in the Tilly and the Buttons book, Make It Simple, and it's this really cool basket weave effect. Again, fabric is from Sew Me Sunshine. I've seen it on a few other retailers as well, because I think this colour's sold out on Sew Me Sunshine now, but I think Sister Minter and Lamazine might have had it as well, so go and have a look. But if I find it in stock anywhere, I'll link it below. And it just made a really gorgeous cardigan. It's very drapey, it's perfect for summer evenings to chuck on over a dress or something. Yeah, absolutely love it. It's another make that you could do in an afternoon if you wanted, or just something really simple to put together over a few days, which is what I'm loving in lockdown at the moment, just being able to have the simplicity of just making things quickly. So that is it. There are my me-made items in lockdown. I know I've definitely been very lucky and fortunate to be at home, and I'm so thankful to the people that are working and are out there on the front lines and everything like that, and thank you so much for working so hard. Yeah, sewing for me has just been a completely positive outlet for me during this time, and something that I've been very fortunate and lucky to be able to do. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I've made in lockdown, and I'm going to continue to be making. I feel like I've burnt out a little bit, as you can tell. I've made a lot. It's been really awesome sort of creating things and seeing it all come together and sharing that online and stuff. I'm really enjoying it, so I hope you're enjoying it too and seeing my makes. If there's anything else you'd like to see on my channel or on my Instagram, then let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much. I just wanted to say a little note at the end of this video that I reached 25,000 subscribers on here, and I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Like, I've had a YouTube channel since 2013, and well, even earlier than that, but in terms of like being active on it, and it's been a long time of work and stuff to get here, and I just really appreciate it, so thank you so much. Here's the 25k, yeah! Thought I'd celebrate it, and yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I will hopefully see you in my next video next Sunday, and that's it.